everyone! So for today's artwork we are going to be looking at the artist Joan Miro. Now he was an artist who was inspired by other surrealist artists and poets such as Picasso. Now we've looked at Picasso before, haven't we? And he created some really interesting artworks. And what was interesting about his work was things aren't always realistic, are they? And that's the same for Miro. He liked to take everyday objects and turn them into dreamlike images. He called his paintings dream paintings. The things you see in his paintings might be something out of your imagination or something you could imagine seeing in a movie, maybe not in real life. Things are a little bit distorted and strange. He used lots of bright colours, blue, yellow, red, orange, black and white. We're going to use a fun game-like method to create a Miro painting. It's called Roll a Miro. So you just need to print out the chart and get a dice or create something you can use for a dice. And then I'll take you through the steps about how to create your own artwork. I'm going to end up building this amazing sculpture that is covered in paintings, dream-like Miro style paintings or drawings. So I hope you're looking forward to creating one of your own Miro inspired artworks, and let's have fun together. So we're going to be using this Roll a Miro chart. Now you'll need to print out the chart or have it so that you can see your chart while you're doing your artwork, and you can either have a dice to roll your numbers 1 to 6, or if you don't have a dice you can just make yourself 6 little cards with the numbers on there and then just turn them over so you can't see which ones they are and mix them up, and every time you can just pick one out and choose a different one to get your number. So what we're going to do is use this chart to create little Miro inspired drawings that we're going to turn into paintings. So we're going to take a small piece of cardboard and we're going to roll our dice, and we got a 2. So we go down the chart, roll a Miro number 2, and then we're going to go along our chart to the first one, and we've got large shapes. So we're going to do the first one, a large shape. We're going to draw that large shape onto our card. So we can just copy that. Onto there. And then we roll our dice again, or we can choose one from here. We've got a 6. So we go down our chart here to number 6. We've already done large shapes, so we move on to the next thing, and it is a star. So we're going to put a star on. Now inside our drawing here, we can either put the star inside the shape, outside the shape, or halfway in between, depends on how much room you've got. So you're going to add a star onto your artwork here, and they can overlap because Miro did lots of overlapping. So you can see we have a star and a bean shape. Let's pick another number. We have number 2. So we go down to number 2. We've done large shapes, we've done stars. So now we move on to eyes. So we've got this eye shape. We can draw that eye shape into or next to our design here. I've got an eye in there now. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done large, stars, eyes. Now we're on to lines. So we're going to add a line, and we've got this curl here. So we're going to add the curl. number 1. So number 1, we've done large shapes, stars, eyes, lines. We go on to small shapes. We've got this one here, a triangle with a banana inside it. There we go. Now, if at any point we think that card is getting a bit full and we don't want to add any more into that, so I'm looking at that, there's quite a lot of detail in there. I don't know if I want to add any more on. So then I might stop with this card and move on and make another one. So we're going to make lots of these little cards with design. So I feel like there's enough detail there for that design. So I'm going to put that to the side and start a new one using where we are up to. So we have got we have got a new card. Right, let's pick a number. We've got a 6. So down to number 6. We are moving on to things that fly. So we've got this bird shape. That's a great shape to start with. So we're going to draw that onto our card. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go along, we're on to extras. We've got a sun shape. So we can put that on here somewhere. Number 1. And we're all the way down to the end to the creatures. So we've got that creature shape. Add that on. Circle with a little curly. Now I think that card is also looking quite full and there's a lot going on there, so I'm going to move on to my next card. So I've got 2 designs, and once we get to the end of our selection here, we just start again from the large shapes again. So once you have played the game quite a few times, you'll end up with a huge amount of really cool drawings. And these are what we're going to paint or colour, and then we're going to put them together into one 3-dimensional artwork or sculpture. So as you can see, all of these are just sort of on square pieces of cardboard. We're just going to trim them out into a few more interesting shapes. So just cut, some of them can be squares if you like, but we're just going to cut some of them out a little bit more so we don't have as much painting to do. Some of them you might want to leave square, that's okay as well, but we're just going to trim some of them up a little bit. So the colours that Miro used were very bright colours. He loved to use blues, reds, yellows, greens, blacks, and other bright colours like that. So we're going to use lots of those colours. We're just going to start with one design at a time, painting it in using nice bright colours and also painting in the background around our black outlines that we have done. Once those have dried, we're just going to flip them over and paint the back side of all of our little paintings in bright colours as well. So once we have all of our pieces painted on both sides, what we're going to do is start to construct a little sculpture out of these, make them a little bit three-dimensional. So we're going to cut some slots into the designs. So a little cut that's going to go part way in. So we choose two pieces that we want to put together. Make some two slots, and then those two slots slide in together like that, and then we're just going to tape that or glue it so that it stays stuck together. Just along that edge there, just going to tape. So I hope you enjoyed making this artwork. It's quite fun to do all the fun painting and drawing aspects and then come up with a really cool sculptural finish. So I can't wait to see what you've made, and make sure you send me some photos. Take care, see you next time, bye!